weekend, everyone. I hope you're all well and you had a great week, positive and productive week. I wanted to come on live and do a quick video about weight loss and regaining the weight that you lost afterwards. I think this is going to be relevant to many people, especially those who have perhaps tried some diets during January or some fitness programs, and they maybe saw a result, but now things are starting to wear off and you can see the weight coming back. So why does it keep happening? Why do we lose weight and then gain it back? So I wanted to talk to you about that today. If you are joining in now, then please don't be a stranger. Say hello in the comments so I can say hello to you back. And if you're watching this on replay, then please comment #replay. Thank you. So the formula for weight loss, or the physics of weight loss, is really quite simple. You've got to consume less calories than you burn and you will lose weight. Or the good old eat a bit less, move a bit more and you're going to lose weight. If it was so simple, then why is it so hard? And I would argue that perhaps losing weight is not that hard. The hard part is keeping you off or maintaining that weight loss. Comment yes if you agree, from your own personal experience or from people that you know. And there has been a published paper that looked at 29 long-term studies for weight loss, and they came to conclusion and did the statistics that 50% of people that lose weight will regain it within 2 years, and more shockingly 80% of those people will regain it within 5 years. So half of people will regain that weight back. If we think about it and what it actually means, the word diet in translation, according to Cambridge University Dictionary, refers to temporary restriction of either calories, so the amount of food that you eat, or certain food groups. The key word that I want to draw your attention to here is temporary. So if you were going to do something temporary, then it's hardly a surprise that the result is going to be temporary, because we haven't changed who we are, we haven't changed our habits, haven't changed our mindset, we haven't changed our lifestyle. So what we expect to do is to follow some sort of regime, whether it's a diet or fitness program or both, and then when we have lost weight and we have finished this program, we expect to maintain the result whilst we return to the life before this program. Unfortunately, as you may know from your personal experience, that's not how it works. The key to long-lasting, sustainable weight results is shifting your mindset and making behavioral changes, changing your mindset and changing your lifestyle. Once you have changed that, it becomes who you are. And that's how you just maintain that weight loss easily and effortlessly. I see weight gain as a symptom of something. And what people tend to do is treat the symptom. They don't look at the cause. So we've got weight to lose, so what we're going to do, we're going to look at what we're eating and we're going to exercise. And yes, of course, that is all very important stuff. But without looking at why have I got this weight gain in the first place, and then looking at the mindset shifts and how to break bad habits and implement new healthy habits, we will not be able to keep that weight off. There was an interesting study that was done here in the UK back in 2018, and I'm sure the results still apply today, and I would make a guess that the situation is much worse now than it was back in 2018. They did a poll where 49% of people suffered from emotional eating. Emotional eating and food addiction are real problems in our society. There are not enough people that talk about it. I talk about it in my weight loss psychology program because I know it's really, really important. So it's almost like, let's say you are depressed, so you go to the doctor and the doctor diagnoses depression and they basically prescribe you antidepressants. And then most people that I know that are on antidepressants kind of have been on them for years. But do you stop and think, why am I depressed in the first place? Not many people do. Do you try to change your situation? Instead, you're given a pill to say, this is going to make you feel better. But nothing changes in your life, and that's why they need to keep taking the pill. And it's the same with diets. If you don't change your mindset, your identity and your habits, you will always need that pill. And I often use my friend as an example here because she's a fan of a particular diet, and she must have followed that diet for, I don't know, like 10 years now. And every time she goes on this diet, she has a very good weight loss result. So in her head, she has put this diet like on a pedestal. It's the best diet in the world. Every time I do it, it works. I always argue with her saying the fact that the weight keeps coming back is your clue that this diet doesn't work. But you see, for her psychologically, there's nothing wrong with the diet. The problem is me. It's me who doesn't have the willpower. It's me that can't stick to things. It's me that crumbles at the first problems or stresses in my life. So the diet is perfect and I'm the failure. Whereas I try to explain to her that a lot of diets are very carefully and cleverly designed in such a specific way that it will give you the result, and then when the weight comes back, you will go back to what you think works. Right? It's based on return customers. That's how they make their money. They don't want to just lose weight forever. They want you to be in the slimming world for 10 years and more, right? Just keep coming back. It's return customers, more money. So a lot of people, I see that they take on that view, that kind of psychology, and they will just always be stuck in this circle. I strongly believe that we were all born with the perfect balance. We were eating when we were hungry and we stopped eating when we were full. And my baby girl is a daily reminder of this. Now that we started weaning, she will eat when she's hungry and she will stop eating when she's full. And when I have been weaning, I have seen that she perhaps likes a few foods more than others, but even if she really enjoys a particular food, when she is full, she just stops eating. She doesn't look at that mashed banana and think, oh, this is so yummy, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna clear my plate. I'm full, I stop. So we all had that. We still all have that old programming within us, but it's the conditioning as we grow up, and it's the certain layers that come on top of that, and we need to kind of, in essence, return back to ourselves and return to that. So we need to look at why have we got this extra weight in the first place. And when we look at that, then everything else is just going to fall in place. You're gonna figure it out, what to eat and when to move and how to move. It's just going to happen naturally. And that is exactly what happened to me. I lost 38 kilos or 6 stone, 80 pounds in weight. And my journey was that beginning, I was looking for the best diet, the best fitness program, the best weight loss product. to the point that after having tried thousands, probably hundreds of different things, I actually ended up going to a weight loss clinic. In this clinic, I had a fantastic result, but it was temporary. As soon as I returned home and returned to my old identity and my old bad habits, the weight quickly came back. Then I realized there wasn't such a thing as quick fix, and it took me a long time to realize that. But when I arrived at that point, then I embarked on my healthy lifestyle journey, and I ate very well and I exercised. But what I couldn't stop from happening was self-sabotage. Whether it was a couple of days or weeks at the time, I just had these massive setbacks, and I just felt like I was stuck in this vicious circle, and no matter how hard I tried, it just didn't, this lifestyle didn't last, and it felt all very difficult. You know, I didn't enjoy killing myself in the gym, and I didn't enjoy eating tons of steamed broccoli and, you know, chicken. I didn't. However, I did have a good result, but it just, you know, this self-sabotage. And then I started to study psychotherapy, and I came across weight loss psychology, and that was the game changer. Let me tell you, I started working with myself, doing my inner work, some healing. I exercised less, I ate more. In fact, I kind of stopped worrying about those things. I was just concentrating on me, and it honestly, God, felt like somebody had waved like a magic wand. It just became easy. I stopped counting calories and started living my life. And people at that point were asking me, saying like, what are you doing? Because you keep losing weight. And I'm like, stop weighing myself, stop worrying about it. And it just kept coming off. And more importantly, ever since I did that work, it's just become who I am. I don't have to give a thought, a conscious thought of maintaining my weight. It's not something I think about. I'm far too busy with being a mum and running my business and doing everything else. And becoming pregnant and having my baby girl was a big test. I didn't gain a lot of weight during my pregnancy, and I lost it. It was less than a month. It was like 3 weeks after I had her. I was back to my pre-pregnancy weight. And let me tell you, you know, what a stress it was when you have a newborn baby, and I don't have family around me where I live, so I didn't get any help, and it's my first baby. Sleepless nights, stress, no energy, lack of sleep. But I still didn't put on weight because I had changed who I am. And then I can compare it to somebody I know who lost weight before they had their baby, and they did it for health reasons to be able to conceive, and she put on a lot of weight after she had the baby. And she said, B, what is it that you do? Because, you know, I haven't slept all night, all I eat is crisps and chocolate. I'm like, well, I haven't slept all night as well, but I know that, you know, to sustain my energy and to feel better, I will have something that's healthy, and I will feel better for it. So you have to change the way you think. If you're sticking to a rigid program, what to eat and how to exercise, the first stress, and it all falls apart, because you see, my friend was relying on particular way what to eat and how to exercise, which she was no longer able to do with a newborn, whereas I was like, right, none of that works anymore. What are we going to do instead? And I found new ways to achieve the same result. And that is my wish, my true wish for everyone out there struggling with weight loss. You know, help yourself, invest in yourself, and stop wasting your time, money and energy on things that simply don't work, or they only work short term, because we don't want to just lose weight, do we? Want to keep it off. And I'm telling you, working with yourself, with weight loss psychology is the only way. It's those mindset shifts, and it's those behavioral changes that you need to do. Hi Liz, nice to see you here. So for those who are interested in my weight loss psychology program, it's available any day, any time. You simply purchase it on my website, and how it works is that you get all the lessons and homework, and then basically we discuss it afterwards. So you get a one-to-one support with me, and that can look in different ways. Some people I have phone calls with them, or we WhatsApp, voice messages, whatever works best for you. And then some people go quite quickly, they just go boom, 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 lesson after lesson, and other people prefer to take their time. They would listen to emotional eating, they'll try and really understand it, they'll go back and re-listen, and then they'll move on to something else, so you can pick your own pace. The price is going to go up, but at the moment is £150. You can pay in installments as well if you contact me. If you want to pay in parts, 2 or 3 payments, you can contact me and we can arrange that. If you're interested but you would like to dip your toes in the water first, I've got my masterclass coming up, which is Train Your Mind to Lose Weight Masterclass, and that takes place on Monday the 26th of February at 8 o'clock in the evening. It's going to be a Zoom presentation. If you can't make it live, don't worry, everybody's going to receive a recording of it afterwards. So that will give you a good flavor of what kind of work it is that I do. So I will talk about the different mindset shifts and psychological strategies that I used and I am still using. I used for myself and I'm still using when I work with my clients to help them lose weight for once and for all, so it never comes back. If this video was of use and you found it helpful, then please give it a heart so I can see what kind of content people are most interested in. If you think some of your friends, a friend or friends would benefit from this information, then please tag them in this video. I always say sharing is caring, so let's spread the word. Let's help more and more people break free of this vicious and never-ending cycle of dieting that never produces any results or only gives you the results short term. And if this is what else I was going to say, if not, I was going to say something along the lines of if I'm not your person, that's okay too, because I just want to draw people's attention to work with the causes. So you can always go and find another coach, but make sure that you work with the real problems and you're not trying to mask or deal with the symptoms, but because obviously without addressing the root cause, these things will come back. Metaphorically speaking, let's say it's a garden with a lot of weeds. If we just keep cutting these weeds, they'll always keep growing back. What you want to do is you want to pull them out at the root, spray loads of chemicals on them to make sure nothing ever comes back. We actually got an example where we live as well, people that do it correctly and not correctly, stuff comes back or stuff doesn't come back. The choice is yours if you do the right things. So I hope I'm going to see some of you at the masterclass. The link is in my bio. Go on my website, thebeetribe.com, and under products and services you will see the link for the masterclass, £40, 26th of February at 8 o'clock in the evening, and you'll receive the replay that will give you a great insight into my program, and those who will want to deepen their knowledge and really go the whole way, and they will be able to join the weight loss program afterwards. I shall love you and leave you for now. Have a fantastic weekend. If you've got any questions, you know where to find me, message me, and be healthy, be happy, be you. Until next time, bye for now.